The employee retention tax credit is one of the biggest tax credits for small businesses and is one of the ones that is temporary, meaning that it is only available for a limited time. It is a COVID-19 tax credit, payroll tax credit for small businesses with employees. And the benefit to you is because you were able to retain your employees. It is to help create jobs. Okay. So I'm going to be providing you with some updates, answering questions, and giving you some facts regarding the program. So do let me know your questions in the comments. I will answer them later on after the broadcast has ended. But I want to bring you this information because I want to let you know that there's a sense of urgency here with this program because it is set to expire in 2025. Okay. Welcome to She Boss Talk Studios. I am Shantae Roddy. I'm so glad to be here. Let me know who you are, where you're hailing from, and where your business is. The best thing that you can do is tag someone you know that may qualify for this relief in the comments. Share out this video to someone that you know. That small gesture can change the life and the business of a small business owner. Now, again, this is the employee retention tax credit. It is a refundable payroll tax credit. So if you are a business that where you had employees in 2020 or 2021, you may be able to take advantage of this program. 99% of all small businesses experience the COVID event. So if you had employees and you experienced the COVID event, most likely you qualify for this program, but we want to help you see if you qualify. So you will see information in the description. You can email us, and it's scrolling across the screen at ercsupport@shebosstalk.com. Because we want to help you be able to get your credit. We have already helped small businesses be able to claim more than $10 million for their business. And this is not just any ordinary credit. Again, it's one of the biggest ones out there. And it's not just to reduce your tax liability. You will actually get a check, money that you qualify for in your hands to do with whatever you want to in your business. What does that mean? It is unrestricted relief for you, money, stimulus money into your business, unrestricted. Okay. And it's uncapped. That means as long as the program is available, the money will not run out. If you qualify, you can get it. The biggest thing is that the time is running out. And what happens if if it runs out like it ran out for the other programs and there's money left? Then the government will reallocate it somewhere else. And we just don't want that to happen. We don't want it to be reallocated when it should be allocated to you, right? And so many, still to this day, 70% of small businesses don't even know about this credit. They're just hearing about it. Some of you all may just be hearing about it here. Maybe no one has even told you about it, or maybe you heard a little bit about it, don't really know, understand what it is, or if your business qualifies. So that is why I am here today. So again, this credit came out at the same time as EIDL, and the Paycheck Protection Program is just not as well known. And at the time, it was very complex, still is, right? But you couldn't qualify for it and get PPP2. They changed the rules on that. So the question is, can you get it? Get this, if you receive PPP, the answer is yes. Okay. So you getting PPP is not a disqualifier from you being able to get access to this program. And many of you are saying, well, I heard about it, but didn't this close? So this program, the answer is yes and no. This program is limited to the tax years of 2020 and 2021. However, businesses can claim your credit up to the year of 2025. We are approaching the end of 2022. Guess what? That means there's little time remaining for you all to be able to capture this money for you and your business. According to Inc., I was reading an article in Inc. magazine, and it said it is inconceivable that every small and medium-sized business has not taken advantage of this tax credit. Right. And there's a lot of misinformation out there. And many times, too, you may be working with a tax professional or accountant who is telling you that this is not a real program, or that it closed, or that you don't qualify. And that is based on outdated information. Okay. So that's why it's so important to do some extra research to talk to us. Feel free to email us. We will help you find out if you qualify or not. It takes like 5 or 10 minutes to be able to determine if you qualify. And whatever you qualify for is better than zero. Any cash infusion to your business is going to be a benefit to your business. Now, this is a program where you apply, you see if you qualify. Our experts go to work to determine how much you qualify for based on the information that you provide, right? So sometimes when you put in your information, the application, you see the numbers is based on an average. It's not until we receive your information that we can validate the information, verify, and actually determine and confirm the amount that you qualify for. That's important to know, because many business owners, the ones that we're seeing now, are hopping around from provider to provider to provider, and that is problematic for you and your business, because you are more likely to encounter fraud. We're trying to prevent that from happening. So you want to engage with a reputable provider, people that know what they're doing, experts in this realm, because this is a program under the Treasury Department, better known as the IRS. And we work very closely with the IRS. You want to make sure that you're also in compliance. Okay. So anybody out here can tell you that you're entitled to more than that you're entitled to. Okay. Those are individuals that are typically taking advantage of of your vulnerability, and then they're going to leave. They're going to take your money and leave you empty-handed. That's why all of the risk is really on us, because you don't have to pay any service fees until you actually receive the money. Okay, so know that there is a fee, because there are very few providers helping business owners be able to get the credit, and you really have to be an expert in this. It is a very complex credit to get. If it were not complicated, many small business owners would be doing it themselves, but it is not that easy. But we help you through the process, making it smooth and easy for you to get your claim filed. And then once your claim is filed, it takes the IRS about 4 to 8 months to get your money to you. And it varies across the board. It is the IRS. They are understaffed. They're looking to actually hire, but look at it as a bonus cash infusion into your business when you do get the money. Okay, so we've seen many of our businesses that we've been able to help already get their money back, and already being able to put it to use to grow and expand their business. There's no limitation on where you spend it in your business, like PPP and EIDL. So that is a big plus. Again, you have until 2025 to claim it. Now, qualifying wages. Does your business qualify? It depends on your business, and it depends, is based on employee counts as well. So the maximum FTE count for 2020 is 100, and the maximum for 2021 is 500 employees. That's another change that happened. Okay, that's FTEs. That does not mean that you have to have full-time employees. There is no cap on the amount or number of part-time employees that you have. There are caps and limits on the maximum FTE counts. Okay, so take that in consideration if you have multiple businesses under different EIN numbers. If you have multiple franchises, we've been able to help many franchise organizations with this program as well. Also, this is applicable to for-profit businesses as well as nonprofit, as long as you have employees on payroll for which you pay payroll and FICA taxes for. So we've been able to help churches, chambers of commerce, business centers, business associations. So many business associations and centers don't even know they qualify, or that the businesses that they support qualify for this program. That's why we've been going on a tour around the country educating everyone on this program so that we can take advantage of it while time is available. And we are partnering with chambers, business associations alike to help businesses like yours to be able to file your claim for your employee retention tax credit. And it's amazing, all of the businesses that we've been able to help. We want to be able to help yours, and we want you all to be able to help other businesses by sharing this information with them. Now, this is subject to qualifying wages, including health, right? Qualifying health plans are included as well. Now, how do you claim this credit? Again, this is a payroll tax credit, and you work with a well-versed expert provider that can assist you. If you have a CPA, fine, that can do it. Accountants, but many accountants are very busy. They're not well versed in the program, and they are not payroll experts. So you may come across a few that are, but we work with the experts in this area. So you don't want somebody just trying to learn and figure out what this program is about and how to give you the credit. Again, you want to make sure that you do everything above board that is in compliance and you follow the rules. It's going to be a benefit to you, but you want to make sure that you are also compliant. Okay. And I was also reading a Forbes article that talked about how heartbreaking it is to see that qualifying businesses aren't taking advantage of this as well. So there's been many articles written. If you have any questions, just check out those articles, or better yet, go to the IRS website at irs.gov and do your research on the employee retention tax credit. And make sure when you pull it up, you will see some old information, and then there will be links to new information. It always starts you out at where it started. And this is a CARES Act, a program under the CARES Act that was launched in March of 2020, the month that the shutdowns actually happened. Again, this is one of the biggest tax credit out there in temporary credits that are available for small business. So you have to seize it while it's here. This is stimulus for your business. Can I be a startup? So the answer is yes. If you're a new business you started on or after February 15th of 2020, there is a special startup recovery credit that you may qualify for. Again, if you meet the qualifications. One of the qualifications is that your annual revenues cannot be more than $1 million. Okay. It cannot be more than $1 million, and you can qualify for up to $100,000 as a new business. Why is that important? Because new businesses missed out on the Paycheck Protection Program. New businesses missed out on EIDL. New businesses missed out on the restaurant recovery, the restaurant revitalization credit. New businesses missed out on the Shutter Venue Operators Grant. So this is your opportunity to be able to get stimulus into your business from the Employee Retention Tax Credit for a new business. If your business or a business you know started on or after February 15th of 2020, this is the program for you. Again, you need to be able to verify that you have your employee accounts, that you paid payroll, and that you also paid your payroll taxes. Again, this is a benefit for you for retaining your employees. This is again, I mention all the time how more and more programs are coming out for job creators. If you can create jobs, if you can get into a situation where you are employing people, there is money out there for you. And this is one that is remaining again to 2025. What if you had no decrease in revenue? Okay, you can still qualify for this program. I hear that a lot. Well, my revenues didn't decrease. Actually, they may have increased. Okay, that does not matter. Okay, so if you did not have a decrease in revenue, the question is, did you experience a COVID event? Did you have any supply chain issues? Did you have to, lower the compensation of your staff? Did you reduce your employee hours? Did you reduce your staff because of COVID-19? Did you have to outfit your store or your shop or your restaurant or your venue because of COVID-19? So again, you do not have to have a reduction in revenue to qualify. That is just one of the qualifiers. And that's one of the misconceptions regarding this program that changed many, many, many moons ago when they made additional changes to expand the program. So even if you did not have a reduction in revenue, you can qualify for this program if you have employees and experience the COVID event. Okay. So what about those PPE equipment? And many couldn't operate or were operating under less hours because you could not get the equipment that you needed in order to protect the community of customers that were coming into your establishment. Those are things that you want to think about in qualifying for this program. We have helped a number of all types of businesses. We were just at the home healthcare conference. We've been able to help so many in the home health industry, so many in the childcare industry, and the logistics, trucking and hauling industry, fitness centers, gyms, medical and dental. You name it, we've been able to help. Restaurants are still needing a lot of help, and I can tell you there's so many restaurants that still haven't been able to take advantage of this while they're still waiting on to see what happens, if anything happens with the restaurant revitalization grant. We don't even know if Congress is going to approve an extension or any type of funding for those that apply for that. So I want to let you know this is available if you have a restaurant or know someone who does, and you had employees in 2020 or 2021. This is a program you may qualify for it. Shoot us the email at ertc support@shebosstalk.com, and our team is ready to work with you to help you. We have an amazing team that is available. They provide excellent support, and we have experts that are on the job to help you get the credit that you are entitled to. Again, so many millions of businesses qualify for this credit and don't know. Many qualify for this credit and don't know that they qualify for this credit, and we need to get the word out. We need you all to share this. So share this video, tag a business that you know. Many of the businesses we were able to help was through the videos. They just happened to see our video and saying, look, this is the first time that I'm seeing this video. I need you to help me claim this credit. Okay. And you talking about significant credits for your business, cash money into your business. This is not just reducing your tax liability. This is actually money that you get in your business. Okay. So I'm super excited about this program. Again, I've just seen so many businesses miss out on all the other programs. I don't want us to miss out on this one, especially those disadvantaged businesses, minority business, women business, disabled businesses, veteran businesses, especially Hispanic as well. Hispanic often have difficulties because of the language barrier. But please, if you are in the Hispanic community, please share out this video. I would love for you to partner with us as well so we can educate and inform the Hispanic community of the ability to get access to this credit. Again, you need to have employees and be have paid payroll taxes for it, but we don't want a language barrier to be to cause you not to get the money you need to support your businesses. Okay, so again, many minority businesses missed out, many women businesses missed out, and many micro businesses missed out, meaning businesses that have 10 employees or less. And that is the majority of small businesses that have 10 employees or less. The businesses that have, 500 employees, even some of them don't know about the program, but more likely they do. But again, there are still so many that don't. is really, we have a sense of urgency here to get the word out about this program. Again, this is the Employee Retention Tax Credit. You have the ability to get up to $26,000 per employee. So just think about it. If you have a business with 10 employees, that you could possibly qualify for $260,000, which is what we're seeing is the average. That is the average. That's why we're saying this is like the biggest tax credit, temporary tax credit that is out there. One of the last remaining federal COVID relief programs that is available to the small business community. And we want to help you, support you in getting access to your credit. Again, please be mindful. We are reputable people, have been working with us since the beginning of COVID. Please be careful of these fly-by-night people that's out here telling you you can get money that you can't get, or they're taking your money up front and you're not getting what it is that you thought you were getting. They're actually not processing your information. They were only out to get your money. Please be careful of that, okay? And have a sense of gratefulness for what you do get. I wish I qualified for this program, but I don't, because I only have one employee in my business, and that employee is me. So if it's just you as the only employee, you would not qualify at this time. Any employees that are family members, spouses, children, siblings, their employee counts are not considered in the count. So in any employee outside of you and your family members would qualify in the counts for this particular tax credit. So again, you need to know, make sure you're working with knowledgeable people and a company that knows what they are doing, because you want to make sure you get the benefit, but you want to make sure that you're in compliance. You want to make sure you're not getting more than you qualify for. Anybody can promise you that they're going to give you $1 million, but that doesn't mean that that is accurate and that's what you qualify for. So some people really, they get the money and they're like, "Oh, this is a lot of money, but I want more." Don't let greed take over, and then you get caught up, and you're with a company that has no integrity, and they told you that you qualify for more than you qualify for. Then what you're risking is that you're going to have to pay it back, and penalties, and get penalties up to jail time, because that person has then gotten away with it and you're left with the ball. So you don't want that to happen. So a qualified provider is only going to tell you tell you how what you actually qualify for based on the payroll documentation, based on your tax or your tax information that you have submitted. No more and no less. We're going to get you the maximum you qualify for based on the documents that you have submitted. Okay? That's very important, because there's a lot of people make promises out here and they can't keep their promises. They just want to take advantage of small businesses, and we want to prevent that. That's why we're partnering up with different business centers, because we want to be the provider of choice, so that they don't, you don't just give the information like, "Oh, you can go get the employee retention tax credit," and then they wind up going to someone that takes advantage of them. If we're a preferred provider, then you know that they are with a trusted company that has integrity, that's going to get them the maximum credit that they qualify for. Make sure that they're in compliance. Make sure that they are audit proof. Okay. And we are relying on the information, the documentation that you provide us as a small business owner to be able to provide your credit to you. And we are so happy to do it. So again, this is a quick video on the employee retention tax credit. Again, I'm happy to answer any more questions. Just wanted to touch on the questions we continually get. These are some of the facts I wanted to put out there, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. This is not a grant, it's grant-like. So if someone's telling you that this is a grant, it's not. It's grant-like. It's a tax credit for which you get a check. Okay? So again, I want to make sure I come on to refute the misinformation is out there, to answer the questions that we continually get across social media, in our emails as well, to make sure that you are properly informed so that you can make a knowledgeable decision on pursuing this employee tax credit for your business, making sure that you have everything in place. And again, our team is here to support you and making sure that you have everything that you need. It's important that you be hands-on in the process as well as a business owner. We do not fill out the application for you. If anybody is doing that, they shouldn't unless you have given them power of attorney to do so. Even if we help you with your documents, there's actually a process where you have to certify that we have permission to do so. It's that serious. Is that big and is that serious? So again, you want to make sure that you're not hands off. And then also, please make sure as a business owner, when you're applying for programs like this, that you are responsive to the people that are helping you. So please provide workable emails that you're going to be responsive to, workable numbers and voicemails that you're going to be responsive to, because we have helped so many businesses, but we still have some businesses outstanding that just don't follow up with email. They're not responsive. And again, we don't want you to forfeit your opportunity to get money that you qualify for, that you deserve. This is not a loan. This is not money you have to pay back. This is like once in a lifetime credit. It's a temporary credit that's going to expire. And we don't want it to expire on you. And you're talking about significant money that is still sitting on the table for businesses to get, that just simply won't respond to their emails, and they won't pick up the phone when we call them to let them know what next steps are needed from them to make sure that their claim is filed timely so that they get their money in a timely manner, because business owners still need a lot of help and they're trying to grow their businesses and they're looking for a stimulus and they're looking for funding. This is it. This is the program. This is the program. It is available. It is real. This is a real program. It is a legitimate program. Just make sure that you're working with a reputable company and that you are responsive to the company that's trying to assist you. And also be patient, because again, this is a new program. And the support of the providers are new. We're always looking at the new regulations, what's happening, any changes in the law that's impacting this program. So what it looks like today, it could be different tomorrow or next week or next month. That's why I try to come on and keep you all updated. But I can't reach everybody. That's why I need you all to share out this information with everyone that you know. And thank you so much for everyone that continues to share the information, because we get the calls, we get the emails saying that you have shared, that they told you about the employee retention tax credit or some other program, and then we take it over from there. Know that those that you refer are in good hands. We support them and they're having great success and they're going on to expand their business. And we love to see that happen. We love to continue to share those testimonials with you all. So again, reach out to ERC support at shebosstalk.com, and we're going to take good care of you. Again, as always, be the boss with amplified impact. Stay safe and in good health, and happy holidays.